Hi guys, thought I'd show you a little video of my boring mill working here again. What we got here is a arm off of an excavator. I think it's the one that controls the bucket. Anyway, the holes wore out, so I'll show you kind of my setup, how I did that. What I actually did is I lined up off of these two holes here, which are, well, they're better than the other one. And they actually do have a bushing in them, but the bushings are wore. But I found some spots where I could get a good reading off of, and I had to put a couple jacks under each side to tilt it up a little bit. To tilt it, you know, like this, to get it level and square with the world. And I've already made a few cuts in here. Working on one right now, so I thought I'd stop for a second. You see some cuts in there, and we'll start the machine up and show it to you running a little bit here. Alright, so first we'll get the spindle going. We'll move this lever to the left, get the spindle going. And then the next lever is the feed lever. You pull it back to the left also. And now we're cutting again. take another cut because you can try to get that in there. I hope that works. Anyway, there's a dark spot. There you can see the dark. There. Now you can see where we haven't cleaned up yet, so got to keep going. We're only starting our second pass, or probably second pass, probably our last pass. I mean, and we can get some cross in there. You can kind of see that dark spot, and it looks like it's all cleaning out this time. This time I was taking 25 thousandths out. I believe that's going to clean up the hole. And that's what we want to do. We're not trying to hit a dimension or anything. We're just going to clean up the hole, and then we'll make the bushing fit the hole. Need some more light in here. I put one up, I don't glare you out, I put one up there. It's too light, but one of them burned out already, so I'll have to get a bulb. Okay, so we got done with our other bore. I got another light up behind me, as long as I don't get my head stuck in it, but here you can see the bore. Now, this is the original bushing. I don't know if it's wore off on the outside or not. And this is how much we had to take out. You can see up there above. I didn't take that much out. It was wore bad, so I think I took my first pass. I think I took 25,000 off, and then I took 50 off, and it didn't quite clean it up. So I think I went back in with another 25. So that's only 100. Well, you're probably close to 200,000 there, around 150 to 200,000 there. Anyway, now I got to make a bushing for it. That ain't gonna work. Anyway, thanks for now. Alright, so we're gonna start making our bushing for our payloader bucket. I think I called it a excavator bucket, but it's a payloader. Anyway, what we got here is this is what I use. This is aluminum bronze. You can buy it in a lot of different stocks. It comes in 13-inch lengths. This one I think is a 2 by 3, and I'm gonna read you the chemical composition of this stuff, and I'm gonna show you. I got my cutter in upside down, so that way it's going to blow all the chips down. And then I got blankets and stuff, not blankets, rags, to catch all the stuff with as I save it. And that's a 6-gallon bucket. It's almost full. Alright, so now I'll read you what this stuff is. The chemical composition of this is aluminum. It's 10 to 11.5%, iron 3 to 5%, and copper is 83% minimum. So this is I use a lot of this stuff. So now let's and start the machine up, and we'll make a cut here. I can get this camera set up here where I want it. So you can see, maybe like that. That looks good. Alright, we're going to make a cut now. First I'll touch off, and I'll take 20 or 30 thou off. I have to go in reverse. I have to go in reverse. I think that worked pretty good. Okay, I didn't quite like my cut, so I went ahead and got a different cutter out and recut the face off. Now it's looking pretty good. So I thought we would try this long way this time. See if I can get this in there. Wire there, that's better. I'll just put that up in here. Okay, here we go. Aluminum bronze is kind of hard. You can tell when you're cutting it. Throwing chips all over. I suppose if I slowed it down, I could capture them a little better. this thing about 4 inches long, so I'll let her keep going, and maybe when I start boring it out, I'll show some of that too. Okay, so my first cut was a skim cut to clean everything up, and this will be a heavier cut with about 80 thou. Alright, so now we're going to start boring in this aluminum bronze. Get this set up here. Let's see, before I show you that, this machine has a carriage stop on it. So I have my carriage stop here set so that when the carriage comes up against here, it automatically stops it. This comes in handy when you're boring long distances in here and you don't want to use up any more material than you have to. This stuff's expensive, so you got to keep all of it you can. So I like to use that stop. And it should come into work in here too. I'll see if I can get... So this will be boring about 100 thousandths out. Get this all in one. About out to the stop. About an inch to go. Here we go. There, now I get to finish boring it out. Now, we got the outside down to size. Now I have to bore the inside out for the pin. Well, I think I had Mr. Bozo cameraman showed up for me. I was going to show me parting this bushing off with this cutoff tool. And I guess I didn't have the camera running. Anyway, it fell off of there, landed on there. So here's a little more on aluminum bronze. Aluminum bronze is very hard, very strong, abrasive resistance bronze whose physical properties remain good at elevated temperatures. Compressive strength at 500 degrees Fahrenheit is the same as that of tin. Good applications are heavy earth moving equipment, roll back or roll neck bearings, and machine tool bearings. So I guess now my next step is we'll take this bushing over to the south bend lathe and I chamfer the edges, and I have to cut an oil groove in here. Now we're at the south bend lathe. We're going to finish our bushing, and we got to turn on our oilers. There. Hope I got that. That looks pretty good. So I just do this by hand. Now we got the beveling done. Now we got to do an oil groove. So I have a cutter set up. I think it's 220 inches, thousands, not inches, thousands wide, to go in there and cut that groove with. So I come up over here, come in, and I touch off. There. Alright, now this machine, I have a travel dial on here, and I'll set everything to 0. And I know how many thousandths I have to go in there to get to the center. And then after I'm at the center, I'll feed it out. And I set up a digital scale. You can see it there on the back side of the cross slide. So I got my readout up here. So I'll bring out my cutter till it touches, and then I zero this out. And that's how I tell how far I'm feeding it out, because the dials on this machine are very small and very wore out, and you just can't read them. So that's what I did there. So now we got to go in 2 inches 2 inches and 42 thousandths. So, 1 inch. There's 2 inch. That's our target right there. Okay, now turn the machine on again. You should be able to hear when this thing gets to touching. There, we just started touching. So we'll zero that off. And start cutting out of there. Forgot to put it in back gear to slow it down. Anyway. How hard that stuff is by the way it's cutting. I'll take this out to about 75,000. This should be good. I think you can see that in there. I'll have to go ahead and deburr that a little bit and take a file around all these corners yet, smooth them all off. Then I'll have to drill a hole through here to let the grease in. Then I'll press it into the arm and then this job will be done. And now for the grand finale. This is the whole job. You see me bore the arm out. We made the bushing. This is the pin I had to make for it also that fits in there. And the customer is going to weld these 2 ears onto the bucket himself, so I bet I had to make these, bore and make them, but I did that off camera. So there you have it. That's the total production right there. I just want to say thanks for watching and thanks to any new subscribers that I got. I'll see if I can come up with some more once in a while.